Hey, what's going on, my friends? Check it out. Welcome to another vlog. Today I'm going to show you what I'm doing today, show you a little bit of the food and whatnot, but I am in a little bit of a hurry because I am a little bit late to the doctors. Just got these new shoes in though from Ani. I'm super stoked. As nature intended, these are 100% vegan. They use like vegan glue and not real leather and stuff like that. So I've never worn high tops before. I'm pretty excited about how they'll look. So let's get a little look-see right now. Oh, and Shazam, that's what we're looking like. This is a YouTube, right? This is what the YouTubers do. They do this sideways foot pose, and then here's my watch. It's an invisible Rolex. Yeah, I know, but I really like the way that these feel. They're designed for like deadlifting and squatting. They're very flat, so you got a very barefoot style of touch. Anyways, if you're interested in these, there's a discount code. You guys can find that in the description below, and you'll save a little bit of money. What's up, Jacoby? How you doing? Come here. Come here. Hi. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. You're so beautiful. You want to say hi to the people? Hi. Oh, you got yourself an orange ball, huh? Yeah, like I said, I'm on the way to the doctor, and I'm finishing up my little bit of a shake. Just got the last little gulp here. I didn't show you guys the shake just simply because I've done it so many times. It's just a little bit of almond milk and apple, frozen banana, some spinach, some strawberries, some cacao nibs, and a little bit of brown rice protein for my protein. Really, it's like whatever fruits are available, some almond milk, and then some brown rice protein for my protein. Okay, on to the doctors, and then I'll let you guys know what they said after I get out. I'm so excited because I'm freaking over this sickness, brother. I've had this sickness for like 10 days and I'm ready to return to the gym, especially with only 4.5, 5 weeks left until the competition. I just popped out of the doctor's office. Here are my vitals, 114/73, which is pretty good. 69 pulse, 6'1", 189.9 pounds. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's just because I'm lost like a bunch of water and glycogen from not being able to work out for like 10 days. But anyways, they got me a prescription of doxycycline, so I am pretty stoked about that. I mean, I'm not a huge advocate of using antibiotics often. I really think it's a bad idea because you'll build up a tolerance, and when you really do need antibiotics for like staph or something crazy, you won't have the ability to use them because you already built a tolerance to them. But right now, man, I've got a competition coming up soon and I need to be good for it. So she said that I'm able to lift in about 1 to 2 days. I was really hoping I could lift today and show you guys in the video, but I'm gonna take the doctor's recommendation and start lifting tomorrow at 50%, the next day at 75%, and then the next day 100%. So I'm so happy to be back. Anyways, though, let's get some food in me and then get to work. Oh, here it is, folks. That big steaming bowl of pho. I'm so excited. Basically, I got a standard Super Bowl from my favorite pho place, and it has double broccoli in there just for the proteins and just because I really like broccoli in this broth. And then because I'm eating food, I can take my antibiotics. So basically got doxycycline, which brings me back to Accutane days because I remember when I got doxycycline to cure my acne and it did not work. Anyways, I'm eating this. I'm super excited. Haven't had this for months and months and months, basically because it's very hard to track. It's not a very like concise like 4 ounces of rice noodles or anything like that. So it's very, very hard to track, and you guys know I'm doing contest prep, but because I'm sick, I haven't been working out for a long time, I'm basically eating intuitively, and I'm trying to eat enough calories to maintain and not gain or lose any weight until I get back to lifting in a day or two, and then I actually have to really be meticulous and perfect on my calories, so I won't be able to eat this again, so I'm really just gonna enjoy this. For those of you wondering how to prepare pho, because you get a bunch of stuff and you're kind of confused when you get it, you're gonna get a simple plate like this, and it's gonna have bean sprouts on it, it's gonna have a lime on it, it's gonna have a little bit of this, which I kind of forget what it is, like a licorice leaf or something, and maybe some jalapeno slices. So you can choose what you do or don't like. You throw it into the bowl, and then taking your chopsticks and your spoon, basically pull all the noodles from the bottom to the top to mix everything throughout. Then you're gonna have sriracha and chili paste. Chili paste is chunky, sriracha is not chunky. There's also hoisin sauce, which is like a plum sweet sauce. If you do like something sweet, you can throw that in there. But I like my stuff spicy, so it's mainly just a ton of sriracha and a little bit of chili paste. Then you just mix all this redness into the broth, and then you have the spicy broth with noodles and vegetables and tofu and protein. It's super good. I'm super, super excited. Two hours later. Whew. So there we go. I just recorded one podcast on how I became a cinematographer and then how I got the job with CT. It seems to be a question that people ask a lot, but my man John is here. Hello. Hair, oh, you look very good, bro. Very good. Or whatever they could possibly say about you even means nothing because their voice means nothing.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit like, oh man, I'm not really looking forward to this too. It becomes that place where you are 100% yourself. You're 100% getting all that stress out of the day. Like, it becomes your sanctuary. And
I got that podcast done. I think I'm gonna film one every day for a while, just to like stockpile them up and get the podcast show ready. That way I can release them weekly and stuff. But if you guys have any ideas of podcast ideas, like anything you want me to cover at all, you know, whether it's a story, like tell us your first time that you went ice skating, or if it's something, you know, more like what's your setup for filming, or what are your equipment for this or that, or really whatever it could possibly be. We want you to cover the news, or we want you to talk about your political views, or whatever it is. Anything, let me know in the comments below, and really help me out. Oh yes, this one is for John. There are your high tops, brother.
They're like mini versions of yours.
Yes.
Because I have little baby feet.
You have slightly smaller.
Really nice, man.
Yeah, they're super comfy, man. I really dig them.
Oh, hi. Oh, hello.
Okay, so I did what I'm always infamous for. I overworked and forgot to eat. I was editing the podcasts, the 2 podcasts that we recorded, and then I was making the images for the headers of the rewards on Patreon. Basically just doing a bunch of graphic design and video work, and then also had to do some stuff on the store for the Beyond the Week site and for O2Bs actually, because we had just some slight changes, whatever. Beyond all that, it's time for dinner. I'm so freaking stoked and hungry. So what we have here are some frozen lima beans, 1 serving, so half a cup. We have 1 serving of garbanzo beans or chickpeas. Super good. I've just gotten into both of those. I've never really had them before in my life up until this point. Then we got some spinach leaves here. I really like the way they taste when they wilt into a pan. Super good. And then I have half of an onion cut up into slices like that, and a bunch of mushrooms. And then I just got this stuff because you guys told me to get this, so I got this for you. This is called Liquid Aminos, and it's by this company called Bragg. I don't know if there are other liquid aminos, but essentially it's like soy sauce, but with, I'm guessing it's fortified with amino acids. To be honest, I can't really read the nutrition label because one of the Amazon guys slapped a tracking label on it instead. But yeah, so I guess it's just like a lower sodium version of soy sauce. And then of course, I've got myself some tofu. Gotta have some sort of like a protein source, right? So I'm gonna make scrambled tofu for this one because we're gonna throw it into burritos. So all you have to do is just with one hand, put it in your hand, and then just kind of crumble it. Leave some big pieces like that. Leave some smaller pieces like these ones, right? And that's all it is. That's all you got to do to make some sort of a scrambled tofu is literally just smash and scramble the tofu out of your hand and into the pan. And then we're just going to brown all this up, and then we're going to throw it into a burrito. So I'm super stoked. All right, we've been cooking for a little bit, and shout out to my Mexican friends and family out there. Who knows what's up with browning your tortillas in a frying pan first. This is what the plethora is looking like now that we've cooked it down. I have not added anything else. There's no oil or fat or anything. Literally all the ingredients I showed you already, I just cooked it down really hard. So if you can see, there's a lot of like almost burning going on the tofu right there. You see that? I personally really like that. Like, I love slightly burnt food. So that's not really a big problem for me. It's actually like a big advantage. So now we're gonna roll that stuff into a burrito right here. Now the reason I'm showing you guys how to make the actual burrito happen is because a lot of people don't actually know how to roll a burrito, and I don't blame you. It's hard. I didn't know for the longest time. So we got some of our mixture here in the tortilla laid down in the middle, generally trying to keep like some sort of a line going. I personally just want a little bit of some chunky salsa, so this is paste picante. And then this is the trick here. A lot of people try to roll it straight up, and then each side is open. So all you gotta do is take the sides at the ends of the vertical line you've made of stuff in the middle. Do a little fold like that. See that? That short little fold vertically. And then you're just going to hold that down, grab this back piece, and you're gonna take the back piece and roll it over. See what I'm doing? And then you take this piece, closest right there, yeah. You use this to pull the contents down and back in towards the middle. And then you just roll everything on over that part. And that's how you make a perfectly rolled burrito, my friends. I know it seems super hard to do, but once you do it a couple times, you'll be like, why was that so difficult for me to do? Seriously, guys, I'm a huge believer in volume. It's such an important factor when it comes to dieting. It's gonna help you so much be full and not overeat. Get that volume in there, get those vegetables in there, helps so much.
Isn't that right, Kobe? Isn't that right, Kobe? Why are you so camera shy? I don't know why you're always so camera shy. Because you're beautiful. You know they love you. They love you. Look, people are going to say, I love Kobe in the comments. You should read them and then stop being so camera shy.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my Patreon page. Now you might be wondering, what in the hell is a Patreon page? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, a Patreon essentially is a way for you to pledge a monthly donation to myself and the channel in order to help provide extra capital to continue doing what we do.
Okay, time for the last meal of the night, and I'm going to have a voluminous. I have a lot of volume. So I'm gonna be making a salad. I have Caesar romaine right there. Then of course I have my favorite, there it is, my favorite salad dressing, which is sesame ginger by Lighthouse. It really actually doesn't matter who it's by. I just really enjoy the taste of sesame ginger, so I'll use about 2 tablespoons here. Now this comes in super clutch. I've got these Gardein 7-grain crisps or tenders, and so I take them, they're kind of like little vegan fish sticks essentially, and I break them into 3 pieces. It's essential, like it's a freaking battle plan. If you do it into 3 pieces, then you get like a bazillion little chunks. And tonight I have some calories to play with, so I am using 5 of these sticks. So look how many little pieces I get. OCD makes me do it. I like to have a lot of different things in my meals, and then I like to use the exact same combination of like little pieces on my fork every single bite. I'm absolutely a weirdo. To finish up this poverty salad, I'm gonna put a little bit of some yeast flakes on here. This is honestly just because I want a little bit of cheesy flavor, but it also adds a ton of B vitamins and protein. I mean, I don't know if you've never heard of yeast flakes before. I thought it was like the weirdest thing when I first heard of it. Such a good tip. It has a lot of protein and the B vitamins are sweet. And then also in the oven, I threw in some vegetables. So I've got some green beans and broccoli. They look like so much smaller now. They kind of shrunk down. But yeah, I always gotta get your greens in. Okay, next up is my protein shake, and people keep asking like, how do you make this brown rice protein, which is completely unflavored, so it's pretty much just texture, it doesn't really taste like anything. How do you make it taste good, like as a shake? Most people I think are just throwing it into a bunch of water and then trying to drink that. That would be disgusting, my friends, because yeah, it is definitely unflavored. They should make more flavors and stuff, but what I like to do is I like to take a few spoonfuls of PB2, and it's up to you. Honestly, it's pretty low calorie. PB2 is dehydrated peanut butter. You can find it in like 1,000 different stores in 1,000 different generic brands. But yeah, it's a super good flavoring, and it has a decent amount of protein actually. For 2 tablespoons, it's 45 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of protein actually. So that's not bad. So you take some PB2, that's gonna be your flavoring. I honestly really enjoy cacao nibs. So I'm just throwing these in here at the bottom just for my own sake, but honestly, it kind of tastes like you have chocolate chips at the bottom of your shake. It's amazing. Then you're gonna throw in the brown rice protein. I like to do an actual full scoop. And now you have a ton of powder in here. I personally suggest this because it's gonna help a lot, and you can add as much as you want to make it as sweet as you want. Take a little stevia and throw that in there too. That's definitely gonna help flavor it. Next up, we got some almond milk. You can do the flavored or unflavored kind. I've got a brand spanking new one. That's always fun to crack open. And you can do, 1 cup if you want to do it pretty thick, or you can do a little bit more than a cup, and it's gonna obviously make it a little bit more palatable. Screw the cap on and then just shake away. So those cacao nibs are going to kind of actually act as like a mixer inside of there, but even if you don't, it actually mixes pretty well. A lot of people wonder what the consistency is of the brown rice protein when you mix it. It's not bad. I mean, it's a little gritty, but it's definitely not thick when you add it to liquid. Oh, and you wasn't sure if you was watching a humorous fitness video. Of course, I'm having a chocolate mint build this bar. These things is so good. 20 grams protein. That's amazing. But check this out. This just made me laugh so hard, and I thought it was really cool. So CT just texted me. It's like 12:20 a.m. and he says, Brian, the video is spectacular. You're definitely the motherfucking man. Superman versus the Titan in the Valley of the Beast is the title and subtitle. Dude, look at that. How funny is that? Anyways, I just thought it's cool, man. CT texts me and tells me if he likes it or not, and it's really, really, really cool of him. It just makes me feel kind of appreciated instead of just working. That's it, guys. I just wanted to bring you guys along with me for a couple reasons. I wanted to show you a bunch of the new stuff we've been doing and some of the new projects and whatnot. I also wanted to update you on when I'm getting freaking back in the gym, because we're the freaking revealing Hercules. As you saw, I'll be back in the gym tomorrow, 50%, the next day 75%, 100% on Friday, maybe Saturday. I'm so stoked to be back in there. Also, I just wanted to show you guys all my meals. I think it's always kind of fun to bring you guys along with me. And I wanted you guys to see the Patreon because I'm putting a lot of work into it and I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be something really cool for the channel. All right, as always, you guys kick ass. Thank you so much for checking in on this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Other than that, Team Beyond the Week, CT!
Lift heavy or die Myron, mother.